Forget about what this logo is or this picture is right here. I just thought it suited it for some reason. I couldn't think of anything else. Entry patterns. These are the 4 you're going to be working with. Pause and go entries. Wick rejection entries. Momentum candle entries. Breakout and break back in entries. This is all you are working with. Now, I'm not saying there's a 2 candle, 3 candle rule, 1 candle, 10 candle rule, side by side, up, down, left, and right. Just understand what I'm telling you now. With these candle patterns or entry patterns that you're going to be working with, if you trade them at key levels and you get these, they will come in different variations. But if you get these around key levels and you're on the right side of the structure that you're trading, there's a very high chance the market's going in your direction. Very high chance. Okay, so let's take a look at them. This is your pause and go pattern. So to here, you ask this question and here's your answer. Momentum of the market is trending down and trending down strong. Beautiful volume momentum. Now, let me just make this very clear. The market creates a strong level once a candle has closed. This becomes new formed resistance or support. I do not like to use those words, but it's a key level. It's your brick wall. Now, let me make this very clear. This level is only valid for a pause and go entry, because this is just showing a slight pause in this momentum before the market rallies down. This level right here does not become a double top continuation. A double top continuation is a pullback double top continuation. So if you're plucking out levels on the 1 minute time frame to create a double top, you failed. You're going to get stopped out more often than not. You are looking, does this work for news? Good question. Yes, it does. And it's very powerful for news. This pattern right here. Today I ripped to 1 to 7 in like 10 seconds. But I thought about this in terms of, for the majority of you, you are looking to go for FTMO. It won't work for you. Those trading their own personal accounts, it will, but for those trading FTMO, it won't work for you because you can't trade during news periods. So I've answered your question, but I don't recommend it if you're on FTMO, okay? So this level was created. This is where your stop loss will be above. And then it will go down after this candle, or it will give you one more candle. Now notice here, guys, with this, I do not care about the color of these candles, whether it's bullish or bearish. I am only going off the process of what's happening in the behavior, which is momentum, pause, go. Not wick rejections and pin bars and bullish candles to the upside. First candle will be created. Price may peak it on the second candle at times. But if price does not pull back strong, there is a very high chance price will continue down and vice versa. If price is pushing strong up, pauses, even if it brings a little wick here, there's a high chance it's going to go up. Does this make sense, guys?
It does. Rox, just one question there. I mean, is there a reason why you wouldn't have entered right after that pause candle?
I did.
Because I'm just thinking, yeah, right after the pause candle, what if you got that big momentum candle right after?
I did. But I got triggered here and I got triggered here.
Okay. So you just tried as early as possible after that candle
Correct.
finished, right? Got
Correct.
it. Okay. Makes sense.
So look, when taking this trade, you can enter here and here. You can enter here and here.
Yeah, doesn't matter actually.
Doesn't matter. It's all the same thing.
Got it.
Look, when you're taking trades on the 1 minute time frame, going back to what I said, you are just trusting the momentum.
Got it. Thanks.
If it's down, you can sell. So just focus on the pattern, which is the pause and go, and then go with it. Look here. Look how many wick rejections are here. But if you saw the pause and you entered here, well, yeah, you may have been stopped out of this one, but get the point. These wicks don't matter. Whatever happens after that doesn't matter. If you plan to enter the trade and the momentum's down and the momentum's up, then guess what? It's just going in that direction. It's just how the 1 minute moves. And this is where you guys are going to have to start building trust on, because you're going to hesitate a lot of the time waiting for wick rejections and engulfing candles and whatever else and lower highs and higher lows, as opposed to just be like, yeah, get in. Momentum, boom, go. And you have to be like that. It's not go like you got 3 seconds to make a decision. You do have a minute or two, which is enough time when trading the 1 minute time frame. But it is what I mean is just go when it's going down, and when it's going up, just go for it. Okay.
So Rox, would you look at instant execution as well then?
As I said, you can, but it's a bad practice. Stop orders are 101% feasible in the 1 minute time frame.
Okay.
101. Look, let me explain. Let's say you entered this trade down here with a stop loss above here. It's huge. But if the momentum is strong, I can promise you the market will go down. That is why break even 1-to-1 and 1-to-3 is important, because guess what? If you get stopped out, whoop-de-doo. You just re-enter the market. Because in theory, if you entered at the right time with momentum, then guess what? The market will go down and it will not come back. Look at the stats. It came back 16% of the time, or 12%. I can't remember now, of the time. Very low chance that it will come back to your entry if the market is in real momentum.
Okay, cool.
Rox, and when you're working with Boost and Go, there's no level that you are working on?
At this moment in time, there is no key level. There's just too much momentum.
Okay.
For this pattern, pause and go.
So Rox, would you say that this pause and go entry is an aggressive entry then into the market?
Again, you need to get rid of that mindset. There's no such thing as aggressive or passive on the 1 minute time frame. You are just taking trades.
Okay.
All of this is going to limit a lot of your progress in the beginning. Just persevere. You have to persevere. I promise you. You're going to bring in a lot of old habits and thought processes, but you have to eliminate it. There's no such thing as aggressive. No such thing as passive. There's no such thing as reversals. There's no such thing as anything. You just need to take the trade when there's momentum.
Hey, Rox, when it breaks the lower low, which would be your key level back? Would it be that's your new lower high, or would it go back to a previous lower high?
There's no key level at the moment. The key level is the one that's defined, and it could be all the way up here.
Cool. Got it.
Think about it. Once this momentum shifted down, where's the market going after that?
Down.
Well, it's down already. So when it pulls back, where is it pulling back to after this strong push?
Back up to a key level.
Well, yeah, that's always going to remain in place, but we don't know where it's pulling back to, right?
Yeah.
Because there's nothing defined. Wait for the market to do whatever the hell it wants, because this looks scary on the 1 minute.
Yeah.
When there's a whole heap of up and down and trends over here, and then you just see this one big move at London Open, you kind of get scared. You're just like, oops, what do I do? So you need it to create a double top to sell, or you take the low and then you mark this and you take a triple bottom, or you wait for price to create a level, break the level, then create a double bottom and go up.
Makes sense. Beautiful.
Do you think that drawing maybe like a box from the close of that pause candle to the wick would help you visually, and then putting the stop order right below?
However, whatever's best for you, whatever works for you.
Okay.
For me, for everybody else, it's going to be different, but you can do that. Yes. All right. Are we moving on from this, guys? Everybody understand? And ladies? Cool. Yep.
I have a question.
Yep.
All right. So in 1 minute time frame, is the rejection merit or what? Like, is it important to base your entry on your rejection on one?
So as I just said, in terms of this, in this instance here, that candle could look like Peter Pan. Yeah, no joke. It can do whatever the hell it wants. It could either be a bullish engulfing, like this. If the momentum is strong, then trust me, a sell lit stop below this level, if the market is going down, is going to work in your favor.
All right, thank you.
Don't focus on candles. Just focus on the process of the market and what it's doing, okay? And the behavior. We're going to move on, okay?
Hey, Rox, just a quick question, please.
Yeah.
On the left diagram, the sell bias momentum with the push pause entry. Yeah. So that after that trade you took, it paused again lower. It gave you 2 indecision candles, and by the third one you might put a sell stop into the market, but the third candle did not trigger you in, and then per the rules it's more than 2. So would you just pull your order at that point?
I think that's a good question. I'm going to tell you based on my experience and how things have worked out. It is best to not take those trades. They don't look at what you've just seen here on this example, because this trade was taken up here. Okay. I would say for now, for everybody to only work with 1 or 2 candles only.
All right, got it. Thank you.
The question was if there's 2 candles with an indecision, or just 2 candles of paused, and you set your sell stop something like this, and then this candle doesn't trigger you in, but still closes like this, would you sell it? The answer to that question for now, I'd say to you all no. Okay? Next slide.